Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's the Poly Strategist, and today we are going to do a first attempt in the Gold League on Lokiuhian Dragons. A little bit tricky to pronounce that one. We stayed in the Gold League from last week, and we can see that the score, we were actually never able to really get past that original first attempt that we did. But 28,000 was the highest score, which is absolutely insane. And I'm just going to say, I'm not a target. I did play a game against you, 1v1. My God, you are good. You are incredibly good. So it's a lot of fun to interact with the Polytopia community. And I also just want to give a huge shout out to the Polytopia team. They did promote my video here in the news, the Poly Strategist, so very grateful for that. It means a lot, and it really also helps out the channel, so thank you for that. Really cool. But yes, guys, let's just dive straight into this. First attempt. We haven't checked out the map yet, but yeah. Okay, so just a quick rundown of who we are playing and what we have going on here. We are Imo, Pangaea, against one opponent. Okay. So I guess someone in the comments from last week mentioned that, hey, this whole embassy angle, it's getting a little bit, the same. We can't really do that this game, can we? But what we can go for, we're Imo, so we're obviously going to go for Altar of Peace, which we already have unlocked. And the strategy here is just to figure out what we can do in terms of leveling up. So we can see that we have 3 fruit. We also have 2 hunting here. The question is, which direction do we want to go in? So a Pangaea map is a little bit of an island, right? You have water all the way on the outsides here. Right? It goes all across the edges. So we want to make sure that we move somewhat inwards. So I'm going to move my unit here. In the meantime, I can see there's fruit here, so I'm going to try and go for the bottom here to see if I can capitalize a little bit more on the fruit. And I want to, you know what? No, I can't level up immediately, actually. We're gonna go for another warrior, actually, and then we'll okay, it looks like we're playing against a Sibasi here, but yeah, we're definitely going for fruit. That's because we also have fruit here, so we can end here. Amazing. Okay, so we're gonna go for this. This. We're gonna go ahead and capture this as well. So the tricky thing about Sibasi is they obviously have riding, right? We still can't see him. And I'm thinking here in terms of markets. I'm also curious to see what's going to be on the ocean here, because we need to now consider leveling up as much as possible. So we got our Altar of Peace, and I think I'm going to place this Altar of Peace. There was a rune, amazing. This is where I need to decide. Do I want to go on the ocean? Because I feel like if I do go on the ocean, there might be some starfishes. It is a gamble. Again, I'm only playing against one opponent. Luckily, this is not dry lands. 1v1 against a real player. If it was, it would be a very different strategy. But for the weekly challenges, you know, this is all about maximizing our points. So we're currently on turn 5, and we need to consider, what do we want to play here? And one thing that I would like to change with this is I shouldn't have immediately gone for this map. I shouldn't have captured this straight away. Why do I say that? Because I can't instantly upgrade this. And by capturing this, I actually made all my technology more expensive. So, you know, in hindsight, it wasn't the most optimal play, but this is a good lesson for our second attempt. And I'm just reviewing my technology here to see what could I potentially go for. Fishing. To be fair, I think I'm gonna save my economy this turn, and I'm gonna go for philosophy next turn. Okay, so there is Zabasi. I'm gonna move this side here, and down here, and then outside. I'm gonna move him down here, perfect. All right. So we're gonna go philosophy here to make all our tech cheaper. Yeah, I don't think he can do that, okay. Another rune, great. So we can also see there is probably a village down here somewhere based on the forests. We're gonna move you here and let's capture this. Okay, so this is Explorer. I'm very curious to test out where is his unit? He probably went down here then. So he has one rider. He must have, because he captured it last turn, and this turn he went 2 tiles. So he's probably somewhere here now. Interesting. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna rush something that gives us the ability to go for markets. This early on, we're just gonna focus on leveling up as much as possible. So we're gonna go for hunting because I want to see if I can get some extra stars here straight away. And then now I probably want to go for forestry as well. Okay, so this game is really just about testing your own ability to maximize the points. So because I do have philosophy, this is obviously going to be cheaper, right? But what I'm considering here is actually popping my Altar of Peace right now, just to get some extra points right now. So I'm probably going to go for Altar of Peace here. We're going to go for resources. And then we're going to go for mathematics, and we can capture this. And this turn, we can start to consider, how do we want to play this, right? In terms of market placement. Where do we want to place markets? And really, how do we want to do this? So we can see that we could technically do sawmill here, market, sawmill, chop, market. Yeah, so this is where it's fun. They definitely made this a little bit challenging. Okay, we got resources. This is good. I'm gonna try this. I'm sure there are better ways to do this. So we want market here, market here, right? And we're gonna go for border growth. For sure. So mark it here for 5, mark it there for 5, okay. And then what I'm thinking here is actually just going for a, if I were to cut this, mark it there, mark it here and there, okay, that's what I can do. So this is the play. So we're gonna go 1 here. We're gonna go for this. Get that, and then next turn we can go market, 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 market. Sorry, market, market, and then sawmill there. Okay, cool. Okay, so he's got riding now. This is a little bit of a threat. And I do want to capture this, so he could start attacking me. So now at this stage, we've calculated the best market positioning thus far, but we're also going to rush markets. We're just going to go for some defense here. We're going to put him here. We're also going to we're going to get him low. We're going to attack him. So now we can go for markets, and we're going to place our first one here. We're going to go for another one here. We'll move you down this side. There's a village there, perfect. Okay, and turn. I don't think I want to attack him here. I'm just gonna. Cool. So now we kill him. We go for a kill him. We go for a market here as well. We go for you, and we just build some defenses here, just to hold him off. So here's the thing, I am not going to attack and try and kill him. Actually, I want this guy to, I really want this guy to level up a little bit, right? So we're not going to be very aggressive here. We are just going to let this guy attack us for a bit. While this is happening, we can go for another one here. Is it worth to go for border growth here? What do I get? That plus this. I don't think this is worth border growthing. So we're going to go population. Another warrior here. So this is 4. So we go market here, and we go for another market right here. Now, while this is happening, we can get some kills. I also want to see if I can try and get him to get a couple of kills here. And I'm just going to keep spawning some of these guys. We'll obviously place a defender here as well, and then we should be good to go. We'll heal you up. And I think for next turn, now that we have our markets down and we're getting, you know, maximum resources, we can connect these roads just for some more level up. What we can also do is focus on fishing now to kind of look at what's actually on the map, you know, in terms of starfishes. Okay, so we got Killer Monument. So this is where now we want to focus on lighthouses, and we want to slowly start considering our end game. So the first thing that I'm going to look at here is roads, fishing. So we're always getting fishing. We're always going to get people on the ocean right now. So we can just immediately go for this. We're going to go for park, and then pop you, get you on the ocean. We can actually set another guy up here for the ocean for next turn. And we can immediately go for another guy here to go on the ocean this turn. And what I'm going to do is not go for Explorer. I'm going to go for you here, and I'm going to heal you up. I'm going to go for another warrior because you're nice and cheap. And then we can go for this to get the border growth here, actually, because we get this side and we also get this side. And then we can put our last road here and get the park. And what we can do next turn is level up this guy a little bit. And then we can also go for yes, we can level up this guy. Do I want another one? I don't think I do, because I'm going to do scout. I'm just going to discover everything there. This is also going to become a scout. This is going to go there. We're going to go for another port right here. So these two connect. This upgrades as well next turn. Perfect. Okay, so we have 5 turns left. So now we actually really need to start considering our end game. But we're going to go this first to see. Okay, so there's a bunch of starfishes here. So this is actually this is very interesting. Another starfish there, look at that. So we're going to send these defenders up here. We're going to heal our units. I'm going to send him up. I'm going to send him up. We got the first lighthouse. We can send you there. We can go for a rider or just a warrior. So at this stage, I want to make sure that because if I were to place this here, he could technically kill me. So I want to make sure that I create a little bit of distance here. And now, is it worth going for a final market here? I don't think so. Where would I eventually place it? I could do this. No, I can't do it there. It would have to go, no, it's no need to consider markets on this base. But we now need to consider our offense. So we're gonna, let's see, get some more technology here. We know that we want starfishes next turn. We're just gonna go for a few riders here in the middle. These are connected, these are connected. This is the only one that's not connected, so we'll connect this one straight away. And then you will go there, and then that's for that. Okay, let's end turn. Cool. So now we go this, go for this. We'll just put you here, you go there, you are on standby. And then level you up, veteran. Put you there. We want to attack with you. We'll heal you up just a little bit, because right now you do 3, so I would need 2 attacks. So, okay. So in the remaining couple of turns here, we're really going to try and focus on killing this guy. We're going to check out climbing here just to see what we have. Okay, so there are a couple of mines here. It's interesting. We'll move you up here. We'll move you up. Damage you. Get some vision down here as well. He's probably going to kill him. That's fine. So there is a bunch of mining, so we can actually go for this as well. We'll do a border growth here for the extra points. And we can, let's see here. So next turn we do this, we do that. And I'm gonna start going for chivalry as well. You know what? Yes. I kind of want him to get a couple of kills here. There's a village there as well. Okay. Let's get him low. Okay, we're gonna go for this just to make sure that we can end this game as fast as possible. Now, while this is happening, we're gonna keep leveling up. So this is where I wish I went for border growth, because I could have used the mine right there. We'll move you forward here. You'll just heal because you can attack him next turn. What else do we have? You can go there, you're a veteran. Okay, we're gonna make sure that we get one of these guys low. So hopefully he can kill 1 or 2 units. You know, you see that he hasn't really upgraded. I at least want him to get to level 5. There we go. Still no gator power. And still no level up, okay. Gotcha. So I need to capture this turn. That definitely needs to happen. Maybe give him a kill. I'm gonna go for this. So I can't level up this turn, so there's no point investing here. I think at this stage we just try and max out our tech tree. And we're gonna go for another knight. This lighthouse, I really need to discover that last lighthouse. And you still don't have this, do you? Okay. So now we just go for this. So we're gonna and then we'll move you forward. Okay. Let's see, can I actually do this turn? That's the question. I need 2 hits on you. Could move you down here. I'm not sure if I can utilize the roads here, right? If I had captured this last turn, I could have. Okay, we're just gonna go for tech this turn. All right, what are we working with? He's got 3, 4 bases there. Gotcha. how do I get this last lighthouse? Maybe if I'm lucky, I can do this, and there we go. Nice. Okay. Alright, so what do I need to do now? I need to make sure that I can kill this guy. That's 3, and the reason why I need to kill him is because I want to send this guy... I don't think that's gonna be... I don't think I'm gonna get it, guys. If I go here, I'm only gonna discover 1, 2. Okay, so I won't be able to get that, unfortunately. Gotcha. Okay. Right, let's focus on leveling up here. So, we're gonna go border growth on this guy here. We'll disband these units. Anything that we don't need, we're just going to disband. Obviously, no need to attack this turn, so we're just gonna... Yeah. Okay, he actually got Gator Power, so we got him up to get the kills. I'm not sure if he popped his Park of Fortune, but yeah. It's definitely doable to force your opponent to get Gate of Power, which is 10 kills, while also getting him to level 6. But I think the one thing that we could have improved on here is actually gotten a lot faster. What should I say? We should have considered how to capture his units a lot earlier. So there is obviously a lot of room for improvement here. You know, I have 1, 2, how much is that? 2 plus 6, so that's 3. 3. I don't think I have enough money to spend on this. I could try and squeeze some extra points here. Just to see if we can get that final level up. Well, I shouldn't have done that actually. Yeah, we can get this. We just need one port, connect these, and okay. All right, first attempt. I mean, we easily should have been able to capture this guy. We noticed that we weren't able to get the final lighthouse over here. So, and wealth. So those were the only two that were left. But yeah, for the first attempt, obviously a lot of room for improvement here. I think that in terms of market placement, that became a little bit clearer. I think it's possible to optimize it, but you know, I mean, I was happy with it. Other than that, we see that now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. Also, getting on the ocean a little bit earlier could be good because we know that there are starfishes here. I think there was one more somewhere around here, up here. We know that there is one there. So huge starfish potential if we just send one guy, maybe even 2 actually. So we can send 2 guys to capture the starfishes as well as this. We go down, and then in the meantime, we have another 2 guys capturing this guy. And yeah, capturing all villages is going to be the main challenge here. How do we optimize towards that? But yeah, let's see where we end up this game. 17.5. We are rank 139 first attempt. Okay. So yeah, obviously a lot of room for improvement here. I think the first attempt, again, could have been a lot better if we just captured all villages. That's how you actually maximize our points. So instead of trying to, you know, do it this way, maybe focus more on capturing for the next game. So yeah. People are getting 22, 21, 20 on first attempt. So yeah, definitely room for improvement. But yeah, this is going to be a fun one. Guys, I will see you in the next one. As always, thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of the week. Bye-bye.